We're in Canada. We're back in Canada. We shipped the car by plane and we made it here overnight. I'm just messing with you guys. We're not in Greece. Should we stop and check out the lake? Yeah, fuck it. Oh! I'm a little desensitized at this point. Where the hell are we? How the hell did we get to Greece? You know, one day we're in Canada, okay. Next day we're in the UK, sure, no problem. I mean, that's, you know. The next day we're in France. Kind of weird considering the car we're driving is from Canada. Then, you know, a few weeks after that, we're in Italy. Okay, and then just a few days after that, we get sick of Italy and we're in Albania. Fresh off the boat in Albania. We do 48 hours in Albania, and now we're in Greece. We've done close to 4,000 kilometers at this point. We're not even done. We got 3,000 kilometers ahead of us. We're going to Iraq. We're going to Iraq. If you could dig your grave any deeper, could you? We just paid for data and we got no data. We're in Greece, there's a fighter jet here. Our Canadian car is clueless as to what's happening because it's emotionless. Is it? I don't know, sometimes this car communicates with me. And now I'm just walking. Oh, I stalled in the middle of the highway. I wonder why they have a road paved up to the fighter jet, and how did they get the fighter jet here? Remind me to ask what's going on with the fighter jet near the Greek border. It's nice that we're back in a country where the people smile. Yeah, that was the one thing with Albania. I love Albania, by the way. I actually absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm gonna be going back very soon. But the one thing is a lot of people, and it's rightfully so, they just came out of communism like 30 years ago. So a lot of the older people do not smile. It's just not a thing, and very rarely, you know. Some do, obviously, like there's humans, individuals, each person is different. But as a whole, and the majority, you're gonna find a lot of like blank stares, and it's just how they're programmed, man. They live through the shit. They live through shit, and so that's kind of the result of that. They're just very cold appearance, you know. I'm sure that they laugh and giggle with their nieces and grandchildren. It's not like they're not human. I just passed the police going pretty fast. I was going pretty fast. But then again, I'm on a highway doing 100, so I don't think I'm going that fast. But I felt like I was going fast in relation to his speed. What is the speed limit here? Okay, no, we do have data again. That was just a dead zone. Nice beautiful lake here. Should we stop and check out the lake? Yeah, fuck it. Oh, guys, we're not stopping anywhere anymore. That was horrible, horrible. The side skirts just got like absolutely demolished. Probably not, but that was rough. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, it looks okay to me, but like, why have a ledge like that? Is there more tape? There's more tape on the car. I thought we were done with the tape. Oh my God. It doesn't stop with the tape. There's like tape all over the car. I hate, VMR is the name of the shipping company. Don't ever ship your car with VMR. They'll leave it in terrible state. Terrible shape. They fuck you over. They ship your car to, yeah, there you go. I finally said the name. I don't like to do it, but you know, they tell you your contract says to London, and then you find your car in the middle, who knows where. Look, we got welcome to Greece from Leica Mobile. I still have an eSIM active, and they're trying to make me pay for their shit service. Here's a Greek lake. So far, we've seen a fighter jet and a Greek lake before even having data. So, And hot tip, if you ever come to Greece, if it looks like you're gonna be going off the road just a bit and it's like a parking lot, be very careful that there's no ledge if your car is lowered, because you're gonna absolutely tear up your car. My car is not lowered and I still went for the shit. That's a beautiful lake. That's more beautiful. That's more green than the Canadian lakes, man. Just being careful here. You guys want to see what I just drove over? Should we cook some food right now? I don't have bread and I'm kind of full. But why am I full? Oh yeah, I ate all that chocolate. Look at what we just drove off. And it's completely like, you can't tell that this is here, but look what we just drove off. Look at that ledge. Oh yeah. Yeah, we go up this way here. We came in from the exit, so it's kind of on us. Yo, so what's the ad description if I sell this car? Rarely driven, highway commute, kept in tip-top shape, well cared for, no smoking. I'm a little desensitized at this point. Where the hell are we? How the hell did we get to Greece? You know, one day we're in Canada, okay. Next day we're in the UK, sure, no problem. I mean, that's, you know. The next day we're in France. Kind of weird considering the car we're driving is from Canada. Then, you know, a few weeks after that, we're in Italy. Okay, and then just a few days after that, we get sick of Italy and we're in Albania. We're fresh off the boat in Albania. All right, we do 48 hours in Albania, and now we're in Greece. We've done like close to 4,000 kilometers at this point, or no, 5,000. We've driven like 5,000 kilometers plus what we drove to get the car shipped, and we're not even done. We got 3,000 kilometers ahead of us. We're going to Iraq. We're going to Iraq. That's, oh wow, what the hell is going on? Yikes. Oh man, like if you could dig your grave any deeper, could you? Like we're just really deep in it, you know? We're deep in it. Look, I like Greece, you know? I've always gotten along with Greek people. The only reason I wouldn't live here is just it's more expensive than to buy a property, probably, than going to a place like Albania, which is right next door. So that's why I would consider going to Albania. But I really get along with Greek people. I like them. So it's gonna be interesting to see the kind of interactions we come across for the next few days. I don't know how long we're gonna be here, because I gotta figure out what's going on with my family. Like if they're on vacation, they're not even in Iraq, I'm not gonna rush to go over there if nobody's there, you know? Like, then I'm just stuck in my car in like 50-degree weather. I'm sure I'll find my way into a home. Oh, thank God. Okay, I like these kind of gas stations. At least it's highway and not mountain. We can just set like 110, 120, cruise control, 6 gear. We're gonna save gas. So now we're at 3/4 of a tank, just so you guys are aware. And mileage check, hello, 348,341. That is right, 348,341 kilometers on this bad boy. Here we go, we're in Greece. Look at the looks I'm getting up here. This guy is like, hallelujah, hallelujah. He is, you know, astonished. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy, because I am crazy. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. I feel like Albanians are like, they're like the Latinos and Latinas. They're like the Latins of the Balkans, just because of their skin tone and, well, no, yeah, because I think they're the most southern Balkan country, right? So they got that tan going on more than other Balkan countries, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just it's an idea that I'm flirting with here. Don't take it too seriously. That's a nice Greek restaurant. But I'm really bummed that we didn't go to one more, whatever. But we stayed under budget in Albania. I think it was, we spent 100 to 150 euros there. 200 with gas, like 200 with the few fill-ups that we did. Not bad. And now we're in Greece. Gas is expensive, but we got 3/4 and 6 hours till Turkey. So hopefully we don't have to fill up here too much. I said we'd put a half tank in. Let's see if we could get away with putting a 1/4 tank in. And then, you know, so we could save money. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a little bit difficult with how much movement we've had in the last few days to keep up with filming the Throttle and Thread episodes. I have been filming, but not like to the degree in which I could produce like a short film the way I did with the first one. And I'll just have to be creative because I still gotta do it. I gotta finish what I started here. So yeah, it's gonna be, you know, what the hell is this guy doing? You know? Anyways, so 172. Oh, where did that go? Gas is 172, so pretty much on point with what we've been seeing. Cheaper than most of the place. No, that's still expensive. The thing with that engine oil level measurement, I think we were looking at that in Albania, so the previous video, but it said it was full. But here's the thing, sometimes it tells you the old reading and you gotta like open it and then wait, come back to it, wait, and then it'll update. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just want to make sure there actually is enough oil in the car. It usually only updates when you're going slower. So at some point that's gonna give us a more correct reading, and we'll see if we did go down, because it was saying that we were still the same. That's why I was kind of questioning it, because it was full when we left Canada, and then after a few gas tanks, it was lower. We've been through a lot of gas tanks since the last time we checked and topped it up, so I'd like to make sure. And yeah, we're just passing some like Greek stuff around here. Yeah, there's not much to see aside from this, and I'll let you know when that changes. All right, here we go. Now it's changing a bit. We've got staircases and overpasses and some houses. All right, a guy on the road in the middle of nowhere. Some more little town and fields back there, a valley, mountains, speed sign, and then a sign saying we're leaving some town, but I can't understand Greek numerals and letters, so we're just out here. This is the first country not using the Latin alphabet, and so we're not in tune with what's really going on around us. So until Turkey. And then I can't read Arabic. I can speak it, but can't read it. We'll have fun there. But I think there was English signs in Iraq. Oh no, back to the mountains. Okay, it is what it is. I'm looking at a map. Yeah, let's just stop real quick. Market. It's pretty dead out here in this part of Greece. I'm looking at a map to see what the hell is going on around us. We haven't passed anything that says the name of a town at this point on the map. Hold on. So if you see, it'll put a name on the towns that are somewhat big, I guess. But when you zoom in on them, okay, yeah, that's a town. Like, that's got a map. You know, there's a few hundred homes, 1,000 homes maybe. So we're going through a few of those small towns. This one we're not really going into, but we're passing it. It's Ioannina or whatever. Anyways, we're not seeing much on this route. And eventually we go through Koila, and the only other one with a bolded name. See, the ones that are big will have a bolded name. Thessaloniki. So that's the only big-ish one that we're gonna go through. And yeah, it's a pretty uneventful drive through Greece, unless it's just really beautiful, you know? But aside from that, we're not gonna see much civilization. It looks like a mountainous region over here that we'll just cut through. And yeah, so this is the north of Greece, and we're gonna hit the coast at some point right here. So that'll be fun. Kavala, Zinti, Komotini, Alexandroupoli, Kanakali. That Kanakali I think is Turkey. I don't know where. Yeah, that's Turkey. So we cross Turkey right here, right as we start to leave the coast, and then we cross a bridge or something over here. Please tell me that's a bridge. Yeah. No, I'm not. No fucking ferry business anymore. Please. Okay. Yeah. So if it's like that, we're just gonna cut for Greece. We're not gonna stop anywhere. We'll just go straight to Turkey today. The smell of the BMW is coming out here. It smells great. pulling for a small town here. There's the Greek flag. I just got a wave of sleepiness. I think I'm gonna find somewhere and pull over and take a quick nap. The problem is it's very hot, so it'll be a short nap. I'm not trying to boil, I'm not trying to burn gas. Alright, we're coming onto some bigger roads here. Maybe because we're passing through a town or we're getting on a bigger highway. Don't bother asking me. Oh, there's a nice big river here. Yeah, that's right. And we're in the middle of Greece, and we are probably gonna be in Turkey today. So that did escalate pretty quickly. I'm tired. Yeah, I was looking at the sky and I was like, it's pretty dark today, and it just started raining. It's very rainy, and apparently it's not very common, at least not in Tirana. But here, I don't know. I haven't spoken to the locals, but it's pretty close to Tirana, so if it's not common there, I'm guessing it's not common here at this time of year. It's me, man. I'm bringing the Canadian weather with me. The Canadian and British weather has followed me into Greece. Yeah, that's actually crazy. So the temperature was just reading 31 and now it's reading 26, and it just dropped to 25.5. It seems to be dropping more and more. I don't know if it's because we're kind of climbing a mountain right now. Probably has to do with it, and because of the weather that's coming in. And I'm okay with that. I'd like to pull over and take a nap. That's beautiful. Wow. Let's pull over here. Okay, God, please don't have huge ledge on this. It looks like a huge ledge. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna take a little break here on this Greek overlook. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Having a hard time to nap, just closing my eyes a bit, but it's raining. I gotta have the door open a bit to get some cool air in here. Sun's coming out though. I was just thinking about the data. It's kind of a waste getting it if we're just driving straight through Greece, but it's good to have in case emergencies. But also, I'm hoping it works in Turkey because Vodafone is there too. So if all he did was add roaming, like credit to be able to roam. I just don't know if that's restricted to Greece. I don't know. It shouldn't be because he just added credit to my Albanian phone number and told me to turn on data roaming. So it should work technically. It's very beautiful on this lake here.
إيطاليا همينة?
Oh yeah, big time. فرنسا. Yeah.
ايش قد تضل بعد بألبانيا؟ هاكد حلوة؟
ايه عجبتني. Yeah.
تدوروا لك على بنت شيء. بعدين تدورون سوا.
ايه.
خيانة تعتبر إذا تدور وحدك ما؟
صعب تطلعين وحدك ما طيبة.
بالعكس طول ما وحدك تلقي البنت اللي تريدها على راحتك تطلع معاها.
بنات ما يطلعون وحدهم.
دحق ألبانيا بلد وهذولي العوائل الكبيرة اللي كل عائلة تجيب شي 12 ولد هكذا.
ايه.
وقاعدين بس يطبخون.
ايه ما هي هاي. بيحة أكلتوا مطعم ألباني. ايه اكزاكتلي. بيحة أكلتوا مطعم ألباني كثير طيب أكلهم. أكلتوا الدولمة مالهم.
ايه أكلهم يجنن ووركوا بنات وفتحتين.
Yeah, I know.
يا ودي يا الله بك يا رب. بس ايش نتلقيها للبنت الآدمية؟ فما تكون بالشارع ما تكون بالشارع.
Yeah, anyways.
نزل على السوق بس ترشع لك وحدي.
انتي ليش ما انتي ما قلتي خواتك يطلعون على سفرة؟
على اساس كانوا يروحون على تركيا بس بطلوا.
ما يروحون كنت بدي اقول روحي معاهم.
لا شو ودي. امي عتقت النفس تعي قلت لها دي يجيكي حفيدكي. تخلي تعاود يجي معاكي قلت لها ما دي يجيكي حفيدكي دي تهتمين انتي بينو بدي تديرين بالكي قالت ايه والله هم تمام اش اسيب ولا عشت واروح واجيكي وهو منو يدارين لك. لا خواتي كل وحده ملتهيه عائله ساب السوق غابات المزرعه مولي يجي يقعد بيه.
يلا مليح.
هسه بدهوك
ايه قاعدين بيها؟
ما دائما بين الموصل وبينه يعني.
We have done our intelligence scan here, and our sources have verified that the Famskis are not going to be going on vacation, so which means we're going straight to Iraq. That is correct. We're not dropping down to Antalya and burning gas. And I'm okay with that. So, because I think I'm going to Antalya anyways in the spring or in the fall. I'm going to be going somewhere in the fall. So listen, guys. I don't know, Greece, I think it's more than 6 hours left. I was looking at the map. We haven't covered that much, but we'll see. And I didn't really get sleep, but I got to chill out and eat some sunflower seeds, and I guess I'm good to go. I don't feel as tired anymore. If I do feel tired, I'll pull over again. I almost forgot to show you guys the view. There's garbage everywhere here. Amazing. Look at this. Looks like a great Canadian lake. Well, not a great lake, but a great lake. We're in Canada. We're back in Canada. We shipped the car by plane and we made it here overnight. I'm just messing with you guys. We're not in Greece. You wouldn't be able to tell. You would not be able to tell. Not where we are right now. Oh, that was a nice catch. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that you can't tell. You can't tell the pine tree and the pine cones, but the garbage kind of gives it away. No, I was correct. It is around 6 hours to the Turkish border. We got 5 hours 40 to the closest Greek city or town near the Turkish-Greek border, and we're gonna try and do it in like 2 shots, but all today. And that puts us at around 10 p.m. arrival. I don't know, we'd probably stop somewhere in Greece and sleep the night in Greece, and then we'll go head into Turkey in the morning. I just have a feeling Turkish border control is going to be a long wait. So let's just hope for the best. It's really hard to try and time it. This is beautiful out here. You see this little box right here, right there? Every few kilometers I see them. It's got like a cross on it and I think a Bible inside, so it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen anything like that this whole trip. I've seen little prayer pods, like something similar where you just go in and there's like Bibles, but this is like a little kind of like a super mini library with just one book in it. Oh, don't do that to me.
Soak into my skin.
Okay, I saw a new kind of box, not similar to the ones we've been seeing, so I'm gonna stop and show you in case we don't see one again. But right here on the ground, you've got what seems to be a mini church. It's like a mini house, and oh, it's one of those boxes, but it's broken. I see, it just fell off. Oh, that's too bad. There's a candle there, and I guess there used to be a Bible in that, but yeah, we'll stop in another one. We'll see what they look like. This guy's got an old American police cruiser. It even has the side lamp in the middle of Greece. I don't know how the hell he got that, but that's definitely an import. I do not imagine Greek police ever drove Crown Victorias. Yeah, that was an American cop car right there.